The unthinkable has happened. While making a brief stop in New Jersey, the great white elephant, a present from the King of Siam to the Queen of England, has been stolen. Now it is up to New York's finest detectives to heal international relations. Mark Twain. Today on the Classic Tales podcast. Welcome to the Classic Tales podcast. Thank you for listening. The premium podcast of David Copperfield is now available. Virginia Woolf declared it to be the most perfect of all the Dickens novels, and Dickens himself asserted it to be his personal favorite. If you've never read it before, you're in for a real treat. David Copperfield tells the tale of a boy who loses his parents at an early age, escapes the torturous conditions of working for his pitiless stepfather, and determines to make something of himself. With a little luck and a lot of help along the way from some of the most colorful characters ever created, David overcomes to achieve all for which he aspires. Featuring an unforgettable gallery of characters, including the cantankerous Miss Betsy, the merciless stepfather Mr. Murdstone, the obsequiously penniless Mr. Micawber, and the treacherous Uriah Heep. It is a tale so luxuriant in setting, so fabulous in character, and so pure in intent, that though it was written 150 years ago, we still cheer with David during his triumph and weep with him in his suffering. The entire audiobook will be over 39 hours long, and the podcast will not be completed until mid-November. Go now to www.thebestaudiobooks.com and subscribe today, and let the wonderful language of Charles Dickens be your companion for the rest of the summer and fall. The price of the complete audiobook is only $33.99, less than $1 an hour. And now, The Stolen White Elephant, Part 1 of 2, by Mark Twain. The Stolen White Elephant. Chapter 1. The following curious history was related to me by a chance railway acquaintance. He was a gentleman more than 70 years of age, and his thoroughly good and gentle face and earnest and sincere manner imprinted the unmistakable stamp of truth upon every statement which fell from his lips. He said, "You know in what reverence the royal white elephant of Siam is held by the people of that country. You know it is sacred to kings, only kings may possess it, and that it is indeed in a measure even superior to kings, since it receives not merely honor but worship. Very well. 5 years ago, when the troubles concerning the frontier line arose between Great Britain and Siam, it was presently manifest that Siam had been in the wrong. Therefore, every reparation was quickly made, and the British representative stated that he was satisfied and the past should be forgotten. This greatly relieved the King of Siam, and partly as a token of gratitude, but partly also perhaps to wipe out any little remaining vestige of unpleasantness which England might feel toward him, he wished to send the Queen a present, the sole sure way of propitiating an enemy, according to Oriental ideas. This present ought not only to be a royal one, but transcendently royal. Wherefore, what offering could be so meet as that of a white elephant? My position in the Indian civil service was such that I was deemed peculiarly worthy of the honor of conveying the present to Her Majesty. A ship was fitted out for me, and my servants, and the officers and attendants of the Elephant, and in due time I arrived in New York Harbor, and placed my royal charge in admirable quarters in Jersey City. It was necessary to remain a while in order to recruit the animal's health before resuming the voyage. All went well during a fortnight. Then my calamities began. The white elephant was stolen. I was called up in the dead of night and informed of this fearful misfortune. For some moments I was beside myself with terror and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?